It's Thursday night, so we walk down Livelong Street to the public telephone booth at the intersection of 3 footpaths called Left Path, Right Path, and Center Path. My flashlight beam bounces the length of the dirt road and picks out uneven ground and potholes, of which there are many. Mrs. Button, who lives in the pink house behind the mechanic's workshop, says that all streets should be paved like they are in England. But we're not in England. We are in the British Protectorate of Swaziland, fenced in on all sides by Mozambique and the Republic of South Africa. So what does she know? "Pick up the pace," Mother says in a fierce whisper. "We can't be late." We hurry past cement brick houses with cracks of light spilling from under locked front doors. Dogs bark in fenced yards. A curtain twitches, and a face peers at us through a space the width of a hand. The face belongs to Miriam Joubert, the church minister's wife, who makes it her duty to spy on our weekly pilgrimage to the public phone box. It's dark, but I imagine that Mrs. Joubert's expression is smug disapproval. Mother holds her head high, like she is balancing the weight of an iron crown or suffering a garland of thorns. The neighbors are jealous, she says. Jealous gossips who frown on her high heels and her dresses straight from Johannesburg that show too much leg. They know we have carpet in the living room, she says. We also have Christmas bicycles with flashing chrome in the backyard and new butter school shoes that still smell of the factory under our beds. They have concrete floors, and if they do have rugs, they are sure to be ugly when compared to the tufted field of purple flowers that blossom under our feet when we walk from the settee to the kitchen. That's why they hate us. That's why they don't stop to give us a lift when they see us walking at the side of the road, weighed down with shopping bags. The Manzini market is 3 miles from our house, Mother says. 3 miles across dry fields pocked with snake and scorpion holes. A dangerous walk. A Christian would see our suffering and pick us up. But our neighbors, who call themselves Christians and stuff the church pews every Sunday, they drive by and leave us in their dust. The phone booth appears in my flashlight beam, a rectangle of silver metal cemented into the red earth. Right path, left path, and center path split off and disappear into vacant land covered in weeds. Bored children and drunks have left their initials and their boot prints on the glass walls. But by some miracle, the interior light still gives off a dim glow, which attracts a circling cloud of white moths. Mother feeds 4 silver coins into the change slot and dials a number. Her hands shake, and her breath comes short from walking the uneven road in high heels. As a rule, she never leaves our house in flat sandals or, Lord save us, the loose cotton slippers worn by women who value comfort over fashion sense. The coins drop, and she shapes her mouth into a smile. "It's me," she says, in a throaty voice that she reserves for the telephone. The voice on the other end says something that makes her laugh, and she flashes me a triumphant glare. "You see," her look says, "I call every Thursday night to talk about what's happening with you, me, and your brother Ryan. And he answers, just like that." Mother wants me to know that, no matter what names the church ladies call her, her relationship with him is special. She has a good man she can rely on, and how many loose women and tramps can say the same thing? 0. That's how many. Mother, I think, wants me to be proud of our weekly walk to the phone box. I pick a twitching moth from my hair and blow it into the air. Its wings leave a fine white powder on my fingertips, and I brush it off onto the front of my skirt while Mother talks low and soft into the receiver. Of course, Adele is right here. She snaps her fingers to get my attention. She's dying to talk to you. I take the receiver from her and say, Hello. I'm fine. How are you? The voice tells me that he's tired, but it's good to hear my voice and Mother's. Did the rest of the Christmas holidays go well? Am I ready for my second to last year of high school? And good heavens, where does the time go? He pays the fees, so I tell him, Yes, I can't wait to go back to Keziah Christian Academy. It's January 21, 3 days before the term starts, but my bags are already packed. It will be good to see my friends again. Phone time is precious. I can't waste a second of it by mentioning the bad food or the sharp edge of Mr. Newman's ruler that raps against my knuckles when I get a wrong answer, or look at the mountains through the classroom window for too long. Mother says, Have some pride, girl. Nobody wants to hear your problems. Nurse your sorrows in private like the rest of us. She double snaps her fingers to let me know that my time is up.